Hi YouTube, this is Miss Natural. Okay, the questions that were answered, well, I'm answering to do a little Q&A today. And those questions will be, the first question will be, how can I go natural? But before we answer that question, as you can see, I have my braid out that I wore today. And I'm going to show you all how I prep it, do my night regimen when I have a braid out. And do that real quick. Shea butter, as I've told you all before, is my moisturizer of choice. And I just get little sections or big sections and I braid it all the way down to the end. This is how I keep my braid out for a few days, maybe a week if I choose to go that long. Braid it all the way down to the end. Shea butter. And just braid it. And see, when I first did to get the braid out, I think I had about, this time I did at least over 8 braids in my head. I'm not gonna put that many in now. Just put in, I guess, about 4 maybe. And I did a hot oil treatment on yesterday. It's time for one of those. And I use olive oil for my hot oil treatments. I use olive oil for a lot when it comes to my hair. I even sometimes put olive oil in my conditioners when I do my deep conditioner. Especially being natural. And olive oil is good on relaxed hair too. But especially being natural, olive oil is a great oil. And as you can see, it doesn't take long. And I'm rubbing a little shea butter on each section. As I said, shea butter is a great moisturizer. Shea butter is also great for the face. Okay. So as you can see, doesn't take long. This could be a good little thing you can do. Style you can wear through the week. Just take it down the next day and you have your braid out. And here's my bonnet. Okay. Now, I'm always answering questions about how do I be natural, or okay, now I'm natural, what do I do now? So first things first, you're natural, okay, or no, better yet, let's answer this question first. I would like to be natural. Two things you can do to be natural. You can either do the big chop as I did, and granted that was by choice because I was so ready to be natural. I just decided to do the big chop. I wore a head wrap for 2 weeks, and after those 2 weeks, I just wore my hair out because it had grew so curly. I just wore it out. Another option you have is to transition, and some women transition with braids, wigs, roller sets, and or just pressing their hair, or just flat ironing their hair. I've heard some women say that they do that. Even some women will wear a braid out, but you have to know that when you transition, eventually you will have to cut off the treated hair. So if you're going to transition, at least give yourself a deadline, maybe a year and a half or 2 years before you decide to cut your hair. Now, you're natural. Once you've transitioned a big chop, now you're natural. What do you do? First thing I recommend is to get you a good shampoo or conditioner that you feel will work good on your hair. Now, whatever shampoo or conditioner you use while you was relaxed, that's not what you're going to be using once you go natural. So I suggest you watch YouTube or go to Long Hair Care Forum, Motown Girl, and get as much information you can about natural hair to decide what type of shampoos you think may work for your hair. So I learned in my process as a beginning natural that a lot of products that are geared towards African American hair had a lot of ingredients in it that I started to learn wasn't great on my hair. So that's when I started to use products um, like VO5, Mane and Tail, Tresemme. I've used Dove Herbal Essence, Aussie Moist, and those are shampoos and conditioners that I have used. And you will learn as being a natural that your main focus is good conditioning, doing your treatments for deep condition, your protein treatments, your moisturized treatments, your hot oil treatments, even taking vitamins and your intake of water, for which myself have been lax on. But you will see that all those working together, you will have great healthy hair. So, um, and I also start to learn different styles that you can do to continue with the process or the journey of your natural hair. So, those are some of the questions because I'm always answering questions about what can I do about my hair, or I'm running out of styles to do. I don't know what styles to do, and I feel some of the products are too expensive. And I honestly believe that a lot of reason why people feel that being natural is expensive, because even though, and I'm not knocking those other products that are out there, I'm quite sure they're great products. But when you tell people that they have to have this type of natural product, and this product may cost X amount of dollars, some people do get the notion that, okay, wow, if I have to get that for my natural hair in order to maintain it, okay, being natural is expensive. In actuality, I feel it depends on the person. If you don't mind buying that expensive jar or expensive bottle or shampoo or whatever, that's your option. I'm quite sure it's a great product, but that's your option. Me personally, I feel that economical products work just as great on my hair, and it works even better when I'm paying for a product and it's not breaking me in the process. The next thing is maintenance, upkeep of natural hair. And I guess you said, well, didn't you kind of answer that question? It's kind of it is maintenance of natural hair is tedious because there's the detangling. You just can't just run any old comb through your hair. You have to get a wide tooth, and I mean a big wide tooth comb. And I think I showed you all mine once before, the type of comb you should have. And you cannot just comb your hair when it's dry or just even just damp. You need to make sure you got gobs of conditioner or your hair is soaking wet. But I recommend that you only detangle your hair when you have conditioner in your hair. When to shampoo your hair, that's also another question. I recommend in the winter at least shampooing your hair every other week, and in the summer once a week. And I'm not saying lather up twice. When it's your shampoo day, instead of shampooing, going through the process of shampooing twice, go through it once with a dime size amount, and making the water your main source of getting the product buildup or whatever out of your hair. The main thing you need to keep your natural oils. That's the main oil that is important in your hair. Your own natural oils that your scalp makes. Um, Moisturizer. I always recommend, um, and it's good. And I'm running out. I'm completely out. Basically, I'm scraping the side of this container. But shea butter. Shea butter is a great moisturizer. I use it for my face, uh, for my hair. It's great. You can also melt down your shea butter, and I've done this as well before, and put it in your conditioners. You can also add it into your hot oil treatments. So shea butter is good for so many different things, and it's even better on our hair. So shea butter, great moisturizer. But as I continue to say, you use what works for your hair. And that's the whole process. As a beginning natural, it's a trial and run situation. You're gonna try products. You're gonna try products, go through different products to do differently with your hair to see what works for you. Oils. I recommend olive oils. Olive oils is a great oil. Herbal was the African Pride herbal oil that has 6 different types of oils, and that's a great oil. You always want to have oil sealing your hair whenever you do a condition wash or doing hot oil treatments, or just whenever you touch your hair, you're putting some type of oil on your hair. And my main oil that I use is olive oil, and if I'm doing heat styling or pressing my hair, coconut oil. And you'll find that coconut oil is good for shine. It gives a good shine. Um, Different styles. I recommend going to YouTube and learning different styles through your process. As a beginning natural, you'll see that you can do a lot of wash and goes. Um, and then as it grows, you can start doing your little twist, and you can your little braid out. So as your hair grows, you can try different styles, and you'll see the growth and progress in your hair. And you can also do a little color. So just because you're natural doesn't mean you can't dabble a little bit with color. Just be careful with it. I recommend, and it works great on my hair, textures and tones. And I don't overdo it. I use it myself at least once a year. And if I do something in between that time, it's Clairol. It's in a little small bottle, and it works good on my hair. So I don't overdo it with the color, and then I make sure that I when I color my hair, I definitely go into heavy treatment for its deep condition to making sure I'm not causing any damage to my hair. And satin bonnet, but you should always wear, even relaxed people should wear a satin bonnet. So those are a few questions that I'm always answering, or people are coming up to me, even if they're relaxed, they just want to know that, because they may not. It seems like something that's so difficult, or it's a taboo topic within the African American community, and it's kind of sad because this is the hair that we are born with, and we should automatically know how to care for our hair. But as myself, I had to learn, because what we were taught growing up wasn't necessarily the exact way. It was it was some it some of it was okay, but it wasn't the exact way to properly care for our hair. So if you have any questions or whatever about this video, any other videos that I've done about natural hair, please comment down below or send me a message, and I would gladly comment. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. But I will be back answering more questions about natural hair, because, like I said, I'm always being asked different questions. And like I said, I hope I've been a help. And you all have a blessed evening. Good night.